Hey guys, welcome to another video by me, Amy Zara and A to Z Yoga. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the button wherever it is. And today's video is going to be about mobility and gaining mobility and flexibility. It goes in turn with one of my blogs, which is on my website, and I'll put the link in the comment box below. I hope you enjoy it. Begin on all fours, and as you inhale, expand your chest and lengthen your tailbone. As you exhale, round the spine. Feel the stretch in the belly as you inhale, and feel the belly drawing into the back as you exhale and round. Do that a few times. Then extend the right leg up, keeping the knee bent. And as you exhale, turn the knee out and then bring it towards your elbow, rounding the back. You take it back, then bring it to the center, take it back, and then bring it across to the opposite elbow. And then bring it back, and as you exhale, bring it forwards and step it between the hands without moving the hands. And then lift the upper body. So you have yourself in a kind of 90-degree angle. Then keeping the legs and the pelvis stable, just windmill your arms round to the back. Bring your left hand down, grab your foot with your other hand, and as you exhale, twist, bringing the belly and the chest towards the inner thigh of the front leg. Press your back hip forwards so you get that stretch. And as you inhale, reach all the way up into a high lunge. Turn the back foot out into a warrior two position. And then again, windmill your arms, but this time with your elbows bent in a kind of cactus position. Keep the lower body stable. Then bring your arms forwards and backwards, squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other so you're really opening up the shoulder blades. Inhale, bring the arms to the ceiling and together. As you exhale, you bring them down. And you're bending and straightening the front knee as you're doing this with the arms. Then lean forwards over that front leg. Take your right hand to the ground, your left arm reaches out in front, and you reach the back leg up into a kind of half moon pose, pressing through the bottom foot, and then bend the lifted leg, bring it behind the other one, turn yourself around so that you then end up with your hands behind you in a backwards table position. And then you're going to lift the hips up and down 3 times, keeping the pelvis in neutral. Then twist yourself around, bringing yourself back to an all fours position to repeat it all on the other side. So you're lifting the left leg, turning the knee out, and as you exhale, bring that knee round to tap the elbow. Inhale back to the center, exhale to the middle, back to the center, exhale to the opposite elbow, back to the center, and then bring the foot forwards between the hands. Lift the upper body. And then keeping the lower body stable, again, just windmill the arms around with the arms straight, lower body remaining stable. Bring your right hand to the ground, grab your back foot with the other hand, and then twist, lengthening through the spine, keeping the belly and the chest coming towards the inner thigh of the front leg. Release that back leg. Inhale, reach up into a high lunge, take it back into a warrior two position. And again, begin to windmill the arms, but now in that cactus position, keeping the lower body stable. Then you're taking your arms forwards and backwards again, squeezing the shoulder blades together, really trying to warm them up. Then arms out in front to the sides. Inhale, reach the arms to the ceiling, and then back down. Letting that front leg bend and straighten as you move the arms. Then bring yourself forwards, take the left hand down, right arm reaches out in front, and the back leg lifts and opens up into a half moon kind of pose. You bend that knee and bring it behind, and then twist yourself around to come back to a reverse table, lifting the hips up and down 3 times, keeping the pelvis in neutral. Spin yourself back around onto all fours, and then back around onto your bum. Lower down to the floor, feet close to the bum. And then bring your hands to your belly. Just take a few breaths into the belly. Get the pelvis to come stable on the floor. Then take your arms to the sides, palms facing the ceiling, so you begin to engage the shoulder blades. And then you're going to slowly start to lift the pelvis, keeping the ribs down. And then with the pelvis lifted, lift the heels up and down a few times, really warming up the ankles. Try not to let the pelvis move, try not to let the ribs move, only the ankles. Then keeping the heels up, lower the pelvis, and then lift it again. Do that a few times. Try to really feel like you get a vacuum in the belly as you lift it up. Then keep the pelvis down, lift both legs up to a 90-degree angle. Take your hands to the back of your head. And then draw the lower belly in, draw your pelvic floor in, and then curl up and down, lifting the chest to the ceiling. You're staying stable in the pelvis and you're staying stable in the belly. You're just lifting the chest up and down, the shoulder blades up and down. And then hold it. Take your arms out in front of you, hold it for a few more seconds, and then grab your legs to bring yourself up. Then take your hands in front of you, walk your feet backwards, and come into a downward facing dog position. Try to dial your hands out so you widen your shoulders and engage your triceps, and press back through your legs. Then you're going to jump yourself forwards, drawing the belly in, getting your feet to come towards the outside of your hands. You should feel this work in the shoulders and in the belly. And then you're going to start to extend that a little further, lifting the arms as your feet reach down in front of the hands. And try to find your balance through the feet and extension up from the hips and the belly to then reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Then you come back to that downward facing dog position. Bend your knees and let your hips come back to your heels as you then roll yourself forwards and upwards. Flatten your feet and take your arms out in front of you. Draw the belly in and up so you're lengthening your lumbar spine, and then press yourself backwards in one long plank kind of position. And then come forwards again. Keep drawing in and up through the belly. Your pubic bone comes forwards and up. And then you keep coming back. Your feet go wide and you bring your pelvis between your feet in a hero pose. You then press the knees down, your feet down, and you try to lift out of the sides of your waist, out of your sitting bones, to sit up nice and tall in that position. Then take your hands in front of you, bring your feet back to neutral, press your pelvis back to your heels, and press through your hands to expand your back in a nice child's pose, but an active child's pose. And then tuck the feet under, come back to your downward facing dog position, and then jump your feet to your hands and slowly lower onto your bum, and then all the way down into Shavasana. And let the body rest there for a few breaths or as long as you like. Feel the pelvis sink into the ground, your shoulders relax, and enjoy. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the mobility flexibility sequence. If you did, please like and share and subscribe so that you get the next video, and have a look at all of my other videos. There's loads of other things on here, and I will see you next time. Namaste.